Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mopelola, and if this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Click on the subscribe button if you haven't, because you will absolutely love it here. And if you are returning, thank you for stopping by once again. If you haven't subscribed, also click on the subscribe button. Thank you very much. This video is very random. I just got back from church and there's been a lot of things that have been going on in my mind, and I thought to share with you guys because I would like to hear your thoughts about these issues. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to title this video yet. Maybe while I'm editing it, I am going to get the video title, but it's about, is men and women matter? Let me just put it out there. It's about, I think, the unfairness that we sometimes show men, and the fact that certain grace that we give to women, we don't always give to our men. And disclaimer, please, I'm not, how do I put this now? The same way we have really bad men is the same way that we have really bad women. And I understand that everybody has had different experiences with different genders. But my question now is, at what point do we not generalize and now name a particular gender as bad? Or we start to punish a particular gender because of the things that their ancestors have done. And as someone who has brothers and is married to a man and hopes by the special grace of God to have a boy child, I think it's high time we call out the unfairness. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. And I know, I do know that a lot of women have suffered in the hands of some very wicked men, and are still even suffering in the hands of very wicked men. Sometimes I go through social media and I see some of the things, the very unfair and very nasty things that some men say about women. But what I'm just here to say, or my thoughts, is that not all men think that way. And we should not punish all men based off of what maybe majority of the men are doing. The same way as women will not like people to look at us through the lenses of what the bad women are doing, I want us to give grace to certain men. There's a lot of unfairness. So for example, a man comes out to share about, let's say he's in an abusive situation. What do? We laugh at the man and say, look at you, they are beating you, they are slapping you, you're in an abusive situation. I beg you. You insult the man self. And then a woman comes into this situation, and then we are also very, what's it called now? We are very empathetic towards the woman, and rightfully so. But my own is, why can't we also be empathetic towards men that are suffering in the hands of women? Because there are men that are. The other day, yesterday I was actually watching a video, and they were talking about how this lady, maybe she fought in public. I can't remember. It was something about violence, and the girl, I think she beat policeman or something, and she went to jail. It was a very violent situation. And the guy was now asking that, okay, should he still stay with this girl, or should he walk away from the relationship? And some of the opinions was that, if the man wanted to break up with the girl, why didn't he just say it? Yes, the girl has a character flaw. Yes, the girl, probably she was angry and she did everything that she did. But as the man, is he not supposed to help her work on that particular behavior? That was the mindset that people had. And then I flipped the question and I said, if it was a man that did that, are we going to tell the woman to stay with that man and say this is a character flaw of the man, work with the man? We wouldn't say that. Another one happened where this guy came to talk about his wife and said, oh, my wife is this, my wife is that, she's not the nicest person, but when she comes out, she even said she was a deaconess in church, but when she's very nice to the public, but very not so nice at home. And it was like, that was what the guy was just trying to say. And I remember somebody on the table saying, what if she's going through trauma? And I said, if it was a woman that comes out and says, my husband is this, my husband is that, are we going to ask, what if the man is going through trauma? That's my own question. My own is, a lot of times, it's not a war. The devil knows what he's doing. Like, there are so many things, so many potentials, and so many goals that God wants us to achieve, and we need each other. We should work together and not be against each other. And the very, very upsetting thing is that it's now creeping into the family institution. And because we haven't known where to draw the line, and honestly, I'm not even going to lie, there are times where I will hear some things and I'm like telling my husband, you men and my husband will be like, how many of the men, please, I'm not there. Do you understand? So I know people have had lots of different experiences. Oh, this man has been so wicked to the woman, this man is not a good husband, is not a good father, someone even says something very, very nasty, and you're like, who raised you guys? Like, how are you thinking this way? You're just like, sometimes it baffles me so much that I don't know, I'm just like, I'm just writing to my husband like, how dare you think this way? But I'm not going to sit down here and say that there are not situations where women have been very bad, or are even what's it called now? They are the ones that have not the nice gender to their husband. So all in all, what I want to say is that do not take on another person's experience. Because somebody's husband or somebody's boyfriend or somebody's father was not so good to them, it doesn't mean that every man you come across will also not be good to you. A lot of times when you approach something that, I don't expect you to be good to me, every single thing that person does, you're not going to see the good in that person. So do not take on the experiences of, men are so wicked, when you haven't experienced the wickedness of men. And also, even if you have experienced the wickedness of men, it's also not fair to generalize on the men that are doing so well and they don't even stand for these men that have these ideologies or treat their partners the way they do. So this is me trying to advocate for men. And I know people will say, you pick me. I honestly don't even care. Me, they've picked me since the day they gave birth to me. Okay, you know what? Because I do have brothers. I don't have a sister. Well, I have a sister by marriage. Well, I have brothers. Most of my cousins are brothers, are men rather. And sometimes I'm so afraid because I'm like, this world isn't too kind to you guys. And I'm so fearful because I also want to have a boy child, and I'm thinking, is this the world I'm bringing my boy to? So please, let's be kind towards men. Yes, we have very, very evil men out there, but we do have good men out there, and trust me, they are very, very good people. Like, I know lots of good men, and I am so grateful for that. And when men come out to talk about their experiences, let's be kinder to them. Because women, certain explanations, for example, now you say, this man, something. You say, let us hear the woman's side of the story. But when the woman comes out, you don't say, let us hear the man's side of the story. Please, let us try to balance it. And I know that it's because of the patriarchal system that we live in. It has created such unfairness and such gap. And it has put a lot of women in bondage, and they're not able to speak out for themselves. But my own is that let us not punish the good men because of the sins of the bad ones. So what are your thoughts about this topic? I hope you learned one or two things. Please put down your comments. I would love to read them and I would love to engage with you guys. Thank you so much and have a good rest of your day.